Hi, how you all doing? Thanks for coming here on my YouTube channel, The Unstoppable Overcomers, where I give you tips and strategies that I've used to overcome the obstacles that have been put in my way, and to actually interview other people that have had some amazing journeys that have overcome a tremendous amount of things in their life. So one of the first things that I want to mention is. How I start up my morning. So my morning routine is pretty important, and so what I do is I meditate for the first 15 minutes, set a timer, as I'm drinking my water, and just sit there, meditate, and sometimes it's hard. At the beginning, it's hard for 15 minutes, but you'll get there. Then I write out 5 things that I'm grateful for. And then I write out 10 affirmations. So an affirmation is an I am statement. And then I usually journal what I heard in my meditation. And then I move my body for at least 30 minutes in the morning. If I can't do it right in the morning, then I tend to do that in the afternoon or after work. The next thing that has helped me to be an overcomer is definitely identifying my triggers. They all they still come. It doesn't matter how much time that you've spent in healing and different things like that. I believe that we still have those triggers. So identifying the trigger. Finding out what the core lie, because generally a trigger is a lie that you have believed, and it generally stems back from your childhood. So identifying when the first time you heard that trigger, and just making notes of that. The third point is to how to overcome that lie. So if the trigger was somebody made you feel insignificant or unimportant, and the lie was that perhaps that you were no good and um, unworthy of love or something like that, then identifying that lie and putting a truth to it. So and once you get through that, that is totally and completely freeing. And it might take a little bit to get that down, and to I I say allow yourself the time to really figure it out, and just don't guess. Just really write down the first thing that comes to mind, but then keep digging. And then the fourth thing is definitely putting in some kind of self-care program. So for me, for those of you that have heard my story, I really didn't have a self-care program in place until my dad was diagnosed with cancer the first time, and I was speaking to another social worker at the Windsor Cancer Clinic, and she had to ask me what was my self-care regimen, and I said I didn't have one. I had just gotten engaged, I was planning a wedding, and then my dad got diagnosed with cancer, working full-time in a very high stress environment, and there was no time for me. But and then growing up, I always hear from my grandmother, oh, you got to take care of your man, and it was selfish to take care of you. But if you don't take care of yourself, you can't pour from an empty cup. So definitely finding some self-care that you like. I've tried different things. People said, take a bath. That was not for me. I like reading. I like walking. I like, just being in nature, taking pictures, things like that. So find out what works for you. And the fifth thing is fun. I have decided that after I hit 40, that life was going to be a lot more fun than the last half, than the beginning half of my journey. So definitely some things that we did. We had a water balloon fight for my birthday last year, which was totally and completely fun. The family loved it. So just find something, write down 10 things that you or think are fun that you may not have been doing lately, and start to do them. So hopefully that was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel, and please share this with somebody else. Have an amazing day.